There's a place here in Washington state known as the Cursed Bunker. And you might be wondering why. Well, that's what I'm here to explain. This is Fort Worden. It was built in 1897 and served as an army fort until 1946. Then it was abandoned. But the story doesn't end there because even after all these years, people still report hearing screams coming from inside this fort. I've heard some pretty wild stories in my time exploring abandoned places, but this one takes the cake. See, this fort has a creepy underground bunker that no one dares open. Many believe that it's haunted or that whatever is trapped inside doesn't want to be let out. In the early 1900s, it was rumored that the Army conducted illegal interrogations in this very room. They would bring people down here and use any means necessary to get the information they wanted. Some say they even used torture techniques, and it's believed that some of those people never made it out alive. Now, this is just a rumor, but it makes sense considering the secrecy around this room. To this day, the bunker remains locked up tight. Not even the park rangers who work here during the day are brave enough to open it. If you ask them about it, they'll tell you that it's off limits and that they aren't even allowed to go in there at night. And I do not blame them because some of the things people have heard in that room are downright terrifying. One sound that people often report hearing is the sound of screams. They say that sometimes at night they'll be camping out and they'll hear screams echoing through the trees. Some say the screams sound like they're coming from this very room. Another thing people have heard is the sound of heavy footsteps. People say that they've been walking through the forest, and suddenly they'll hear what sounds like heavy boots hitting the ground. They say it sounds like someone is running through the underground tunnels beneath the fort. And finally, there's the sound of voices. Some say they've been driving down the lonely road that leads to the fort, and they'll hear the sound of voices whispering in the trees. They say it sounds like people are trying to warn them not to go any further. So, is it really cursed? Well, that's up for you to decide. All I can say is that this place is definitely creepy, and there's no way I'm going in there at night. But if you want to visit for yourself, it is open during the day. Just be careful, because it is said that whatever is down there doesn't like people being around. It's locked from the outside, but something knocks from within. Thanks for watching.